Hey everybody! There's no doubt about it. Selling a house can be super stressful. You'll need to keep your home in pristine condition every day it's on the market. You'll have to declutter your interior spaces to make your room seem as airy and bright as possible. And you'll have to be ready to leave your home whenever a showing is scheduled. The goal then is to end this stressful period as quickly as possible by selling your home fast while still fetching the highest sales price possible. Fortunately, there are several steps that you can take that will increase the odds of your accomplishing this task. In this video, we'll go over the steps you'll need to follow to get your home market ready, along with some crucial home selling tips. If we've not met yet, I'm Shelby Brooks, and I've built a multi-million-dollar real estate business in Knoxville, Tennessee, out of being a trusted advisor for my clients. It's my mission to treat every client like family and to turn transactions into relationships. So let's look at step number 1. Find the right listing agent. You need to find a listing agent who can market your home to the greatest number of potential buyers. The key is to work with an agent who knows your market well. This agent can help you with one of the most important aspects of selling a home, which is setting the right asking price to begin with. If you set your price too high, you won't receive many, if any, offers. If you set it too low, you might sell your home quickly, but you'll also reduce the profit you otherwise could have earned. An experienced agent can tell you when you've received a fair offer, when you've received one that's below market value, and when you've received one that's so unrealistically high and is likely to cause an issue for you on the appraisal. A skilled agent will study other home sales in your area and help you set the right asking price to start with, so you avoid any of those mistakes. When interviewing real estate agents, ask them how long they've worked in their market and how many transactions they do per year. The more they do, the better they probably are at it. Ask them too for a list of recent sales they've closed. That way you can determine how successful these agents have been in getting top dollar for their listings. You should also ask them for a list of their past clients. You can then call those referrals and ask them how responsive the agent is, and if they were satisfied with that agent's performance. The second step in preparing is to declutter, clean, and stage. It's important to have your house properly decluttered and maybe even staged for when people walk through during showings. Because you don't see a ton of houses every day, it can help you to hire a professional stager. This is relatively inexpensive, and the person will be able to consult with you about the best way to lay out your space. As a fair warning, there's going to be a lot of stuff they'll tell you to get rid of. There are 2 reasons for this. First, people want to imagine their stuff, not yours, in the family room. Second, removing unnecessary items can make the room seem bigger. If you have too much stuff, consider renting a storage unit or using a pod while your home is on the market. I've had clients fill up pods and either leave them in their driveways, which is not ideal, but it can be done, or they'll have the pods stored during the time we're on the market. This way, you can move your items into the unit to create a larger, airier, more open atmosphere inside your home. Do you have pets? You'll want to remove any signs of them before the buyers tour your home. This means removing litter boxes, dog crates, pet food, pet toys, etc. You'll also want to take your furry friends out of your home when people are there for a showing. Some buyers will be turned off by the thought of living in a home that's had pets. Other buyers may be allergic. You should also give your home a deep cleaning to remove any potential odor that comes from your pets. I've done an entire video just on how to sell your home if you have pets. So if that's you, go check that one out. Step number 3 can be making strategic upgrades. So once you've done your research, you can decide what, if anything, you need to renovate. Please discuss these with your realtor before diving in though, to make sure you're spending your valuable time and money on the right things. Although it may vary based on what the market looks like in your area, there are a few overarching generalizations that can be made as a starting point. At the end of the day, you want to maximize your value. Big ticket items can be attractive to buyers. Prospective buyers have a good idea of how much particular renovations would cost if they were to do them on their own. Therefore, having a recently updated kitchen, bathroom, or new flooring can make a good impression. When considering quality though, It's important not to outspend your neighborhood. Because of the way appraisals work, you're less likely to get as much back in terms of home value by going with the latest and greatest unless everyone in your area and price point is doing it. For example, if you put in a fancy oven fit for a top cooking show, the only way you can be pretty sure to see a value increase is if your neighbors do as well, and then they sell their houses for the same or more than you're asking for yours. Remember that you'll rarely get a one-to-one return on any home improvement. If you spend $10,000 on a new roof, you won't necessarily be able to add $10,000 to your home sales price. The right asking price still depends on what similar homes are selling for in your neighborhood or general area. Don't make the mistake of thinking that spending $25,000 on turning your basement into this amazing home entertainment center will necessarily allow you to tack $25,000 to $30,000 or more onto your home sales price. These improvements, though, might mean that buyers will make an offer on your home over another in your neighborhood. Bottom line, guys, discuss any significant updates with your agent before you do them. And don't forget, the small improvements can make a big impression too. Another thing you can do in the kitchen is simply change out the knobs on the cabinets to give them a new look. The same principle applies to handles and hinges on doors throughout the house. The door itself doesn't change much, so the handle and hardware can give it a whole new look. Not as expensive as a full remodel. But the new looks aren't limited just to doors. You can also add new drapes or blinds to accessorize windows. While these additions may not add a particular dollar amount to the value of your home, they can certainly add the aesthetics that could motivate interested house hunters to put an offer on your home over someone else's. Also, a fresh coat of paint is almost always going to be a smart move. Adding new paint to your bedroom, living room, kitchen walls, bathrooms, etc. can bring new life to otherwise tired spaces. Fresh paint, in fact, is one of the most cost-effective improvements owners can make when selling their home. Be careful with the colors, though. You might love bright red or black or UT orange, but many people won't. It's best to paint your walls in neutral colors so as not to turn away buyers who aren't really interested in painting over your pretty purple kitchen walls. So now that you know what steps to take when preparing to sell your home, how do you find the right realtor to walk step by step through the process with you? Check out my video where I explain exactly what to look for when choosing your agent. If you are looking to buy or sell a home in the Knoxville area and want to be taken care of by a trusted advisor, I encourage you to schedule a free consultation with me, where I'll walk you through my signature process for how I help clients with their home needs in Knoxville. You can schedule by contacting me at Shelby@brookshomegroup.com.